Email management can be the bane of our lives. Fighting to keep on top of it, getting stressed about that increasingly high figure in your red notification box, constantly checking your email. These are all problems I've faced in the past, but now I've got a system that I'm really happy with and works for me. Invest the time to find a plan that works well for you and stick to it. And let me know in the comments what strategies you find most useful. Here are my top 7 strategies for managing your email inbox. Strategy 1. Check it once or twice a day. Rather than having constant pings or checking it 3 minutes after you last checked it, set aside 1 or 2 sessions in the day to check it. That could be at 8 in the morning and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And the rest of the time, turn your email off, and that includes pings and notifications. Anything emailed to you during these times can wait until your next allocated session. 2. Do the quick actions immediately. Emails coming in are going to need one of a number of actions. Do, delegate, delete, defer, and designate. Some are simply read and delete. That will just take a minute or a few seconds, and it's going to easily clear some clutter. Some are quick replies. If you can reply within 1 minute, then do it. But also know that not every single email needs a reply. Some just need you to read and get rid of them. 3. Have some timeframes for those that you can't deal with immediately. Set a reasonable time frame that you can aim to respond to. I aim to respond to emails within 48 hours. If you aren't going to be able to action in that time, then just reply and tell them that you've seen it and that you'll be able to respond by X date. That avoids unnecessary follow-up emails from them, and also it's just nice and courteous. For tasks that are going to take longer, so projects or things that will take you time to read and you can't reply to them now, then move them out of your inbox to wherever your task list is. That might be a different app, it might be a different section inside of your email client. Find out what task list mechanism works for you. 4. Use folders. You can use folders and manage your task list in your email if you prefer to keep your to-do list there. I use OmniFocus now for my task list, so anything that I can't reply to or action immediately on email, it gets sent to OmniFocus. I do have some folders though for things in my email, so I've got a reference folder, for example, for documents that I often need to come back to. You can make folders that work for you. They could be folders for different people, for different projects, or for different tasks, like a waiting folder where you're waiting for a reply, or an action folder for tasks that you need to do this week. Work out what works for you best. But aim to clear them from your inbox into somewhere that you can find or use as a useful task list, and really that you can access them when you need to. Tagging is an alternative way to do this, and most email clients will have a functionality that will then allow you to search for items that you've tagged, for example, with next or for the name of the current month, so you know you have to action this. 5. Make rules and shortcut steps to help your time management and flow. You might want all emails from one person to go to a particular folder, or emails from a particular organisation. There's many ways to automate this. In some versions of Outlook, you can use quick steps for this, but you can also use apps like Zapier to automate email management and filing steps. Again, this takes time to get it right. 6. Use messaging instead of emails for your regular teams. For some of the core teams you work in, you're likely going to be working on lots of different projects with them, and you're going to be in contact with them regularly. For example, on the DFTB team, we speak to each other every day. Rather than that equating to a gazillion emails, try using a messaging app. This is going to be a lot more time effective for you. Slack and Discord are really good examples for this, and it helps reduce email clutter. And 7, ruthlessly unsubscribe. These spam emails that take a second to delete, that time actually builds up each day and over your month. If you're seeing the same regular spam emails, take the time to press the unsubscribe button. It will help you in the long run. So, these are my top strategies for managing your inbox. Think about which of these strategies will work for you and set aside some time in your life to implement your plan. It really is worth taking the time to do this well, as it is going to save you many, many future wasted hours of your life.